What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is rFactor with the Endurance Series Service Pack 2.1 mod. I'm going to be doing a 20-minute race against the AI here at Bathurst in the Flat6 GTC. Of course, Flat6 totally is not a Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car in ALMS GTC configuration. Totally not that. Definitely. That is not a Porsche 911 at all. It's not. It may look like one, but it's definitely not. All joking aside, this is quite possibly one of the best car track combinations I've ever experienced in rFactor. I cannot put it down. It is just too good. I like it. 20-minute race against the AI. They're set to 109% because I've been doing a lot of laps around here, so I've gotten a little bit faster than I usually am. This is just so much fun. It really is nice to see that this mod has turned around physics-wise. I'm not sure when it happened, but it definitely has changed. Some people might say, oh, it's a placebo. No, it definitely ain't no placebo. It is about 3,000% better than what it was when it originally launched. And if you put these, you know, the way I look at it, if I put this car side by side with, you know, my personal favorite G-Motor 2 Sim game stock car, I'd easily say that, you know, these are comparable in terms of quality and physics, and certainly in the fun department. These cars are just too much fun. Now, you might be wondering about the origins of this car, or you might not know. Funny little story. Hee hee hee. Originally, Indy Racers was doing a Carrera Cup mod. Obviously, you know, every nation has a Carrera Cup, it seems. So, pretty popular cars always have been. If you remember the GSMF Porsche Cup mod back in 2008, I believe it was. That car pretty much was the most popular GT car in rFactor for a very long time. People added a lot of stuff to it, a lot of countries, which obviously, you know, would be skin packs and all that stuff. So, really popular cars, always have been. Hopefully they release templates, because I don't think they're available currently, because, well, when they were making that mod, that Carrera Cup mod, they got threatened with some attorneys, so they had to stop making it, and that's why this car is called a Flat6 and not a Porsche. Awkward moments here as we're going really slow. So for right now, we just have the ALMS GTC skins, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. A lot of them are nice looking. They definitely look like they belong on a racetrack, so I can dig it. In the real world, I would have just taken my right mirror off. I don't know if you guys heard that, just ever so slightly. Kissed the wall. That's the way you do it. I don't know if there's anyone out there who can say with a straight face that Bathurst is not one of the greatest circuits in the world. Sure, am I going? Am I going? Hey, Bullets is driving. Steve McQueen, is that you? Need power! Yeah, that just happened. That just happened right there. Gotta say, with the AI set to this strength up here at this track, ooh, he just nudged me in that corner there. I actually feel like I really have to push. I really have to try to keep up with these guys. I won't compliment rFactor's AI, because whenever I do that, they tend to screw me over and do something absurdly stupid, but this car, this track, just so much fun. Yeah, I probably should have upshifted there, but so be it. Yeah, it's really kind of sad, actually, because it does kind of take away from the other part of the mod. You know, the prototypes and the GT2, GT1 cars. I mean, obviously GTC is part of the ALMS, you know, so there's not really that much of an issue, but I don't want to race these cars with GT2 cars around. I want to just race them by themselves. Gotta say, it does look good graphically. Woo! Seriously, if you're not playing this mod, you need to be, because it is awesome. Okay, and it's not just this car, but this car is doubly awesome. Just drives so nicely. It's definitely got that typical not 911 style handling where you need to just basically smash the gas when you want to straighten up, and you need to let go of the gas when you want to get sideways. Different line through there that time. Really is quite shocking to see, though, how far this mod has evolved and improved. I mean, if you remember when the original version came out, they were saying that basically you need to drive with traction control on because these cars are built to be driven with traction control. Hopefully close to that wall there. Which I vaguely do remember, and I threw this out there a couple of times, when Audi first brought the R10 out, they didn't have the traction control ready to go, so they actually had to drive it without traction control. Of course, the Audi R10, being diesel, has a ton of torque. Torque is the thing that's going to make you get wheel spin coming out of the corners. And yet somehow they were all able to drive perfectly fine. You look at Formula 1, they added traction control, then they took it away. The racing did not change one bit, except for occasionally there was a little bit more tail out action, occasionally. But it didn't suddenly, you know, removing traction control didn't suddenly make every driver spin around 15,000 times. This is kind of one of my pet peeves. I think in sim racing, assists aren't really designed to make you faster like they are in the real world. They're designed to basically keep you on the track, which is two entirely different things. Would actually be an interesting comparison to see how fast you can go with and without assists, to see if they actually make you faster, and if so, by how much. But the important thing is, they now got it right. And I got that one wrong right there. Or at least right enough that I don't worry about it, and I can enjoy driving. Hey boys, side by side doesn't work up here. Just so you guys know. Just go really slow when you're racing side by side at the top of the mountain. Seriously, I hate that chicane there. It's just like so bumpy here in rFactor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got a bump draft. Let's do this. Let's do this. Can't see. Can't see where I'm going. Catastrophe averted. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I really, really, really like this car. Okay, looks like we're in second place here. Got some space so we can really uncork it here. Same thing, too slow on entry. My apologies for the grinding tranny mod going crazy. For some reason I was having some issues with my rFactor installs, so I had to basically drop this on top of my historic GT and touring car install, which has grinding tranny mod, because those are H-pattern cars, obviously. Here you got sequential, so pretty much every time you shift you would grind gears, because you're basically just smacking it into gear. We have got a race. That is for sure. Let's get that draft going. Not sure we're going to be close enough. Of course we're close enough. We're always close enough. There we go. Through into the lead. But can we keep it? Can we break away? That is going to be the question. Just for reference, in qualifying, they were about 3 seconds a lap faster than me at the front of the field. So, honestly, pretty surprised I got to the lead. And surely I'm not the only one that laughs whenever I see petters. Okay, come on now. Sure some of you guys are thinking, what in the world is he talking about? In which case, no, you don't think about what I think, because seriously, with a name like Petters, you just can't quite trust them. I mean, people wonder why I say touring car racing is boring. Easy. just not as awesome. It's just not. Sorry, but that's my opinion, man. Looks like something must have happened in the elbow there. But that won't stop us. Well, looks like they're still there. This track is just too much fun. This car is just too much fun. Seriously, if you're not playing this mod, you need to be playing this mod. Make it happen. Especially around this track, man. And the sounds are just brilliant too. Especially the downshifts. Oh man, the downshifts. One thing is for certain, though, I'm very interested to see what happens with iRacing when they get this track, as well as, of course, the Roof RT12R with the track version, which may or may not resemble what we have here with a Flat6 GT3. Pretty interesting to see how that plays out, because if that car track combination is as much fun over there as it is here, sign me up for life. They have definitely managed to hang on to the lead so far, so it's always good, but there is no rest. The race still goes on. Stereophones, huh? Still overcooked it there. It's a geological oddity, man. Oh, man. Good times, good times. Uh-oh. I don't think I've ever managed to absolutely nail Forrest elbow back then. I always feel like I left something on the table every single time. It's just one of those corners that just seems to drive me insane. Seriously, people, I challenge you to find me a better car and track combination than this car at this track. And if you do, please tell me about it, because it must be pretty freaking epic. No other way. Should be just about to the end of the race here. Probably 1 or 2 more laps, I'm guessing. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. The mountain does not tolerate lapses in concentration. Just not going to have any of it. Here's a question for you guys. How in the world did this place ever become a racetrack? I mean, it's got to be like something Teddy Roosevelt would have done, okay? Because Teddy Roosevelt was just like the original badass. He's Chuck Norris before Chuck Norris. But, you know, like, who thought of this? Oh, hey, there's a mountain there. Let's go run a race over at Mateys, you know? Good on, Mike. I think I can go faster over that mountain than you can. What do you say? You fancy a race? And that was terrible. It's terrible. And there's the checkered flag. Woo, yeah, we won. We won. Have I ever mentioned that this car track combination is absolutely fantastic, and you need to be playing this right now because it is awesome. And yeah, I actually won. I think this might be like one of the 2 races on my channel that I actually managed to win. Yeah, I was racing against AI, but they're still set to a pretty decent difficulty. Pretty happy with that. I feel like doing another race here, just because I can, because it's so freaking good. Hope you guys enjoyed. All right, bye.